What is mindfulness? And what do these parts of the brain have to do with mindfulness?
The prefrontal cortex is the part of the brain that analyses, interprets, and chooses what you feel is the best course of action. This is what we call mindful behaviour.
When the brain encounters something threatening, the information is blocked by the amygdala before it can reach the prefrontal cortex. The amygdala produces a fight, flight, or freeze response instead.
This response is very useful if we are in a dangerous situation. But the amygdala can also make us feel frustrated, anxious, or angry. So how do we become mindful when this happens?
Retrain your brain!
Slow and steady breathing is a really good way to reset your brain, especially when you feel overwhelmed or anxious. With practice, it strengthens your neuron connections and your brain learns to reflect instead of react.
When we reflect, we see the world around us without judgment. We make a choice to treat ourselves and others with kindness and compassion.
I used to stay at my grandparents' house, and one day there was a really big thunderstorm and I was absolutely terrified. My brain was going crazy and I just couldn't get over the fact that I was probably going to get hurt. But then my grandma told me that it was just a thunderstorm and that it couldn't actually hurt me, and now I just got used to it and learned to calm myself down.
So we do our big research project this year and we have to do an art piece, and I'm not particularly strong in art. So I had an idea, and because I went to a camp, I didn't think I could get my idea done in time, but I kind of calmed myself down by planning and sort of making myself more in control. So like in my head going, okay, if I change this and then do this on Monday, that'll make this part easier, so I won't have to do so much on Wednesday. And it made me, feel more in control and relaxed about it.
It was 2 years ago. I was invited to join the elite troupe at my dance school, and I didn't think I was good enough, and I was really nervous because I didn't think I'd be able to pick up the choreography because I was new to dancing. But I was so stressed out and I was really scared, but then I ended up asking everyone else who was in that troupe, and they were in the same position and they didn't think they could, but then we came to a realisation that the only reason why we were in that selective troupe is because we were good. So, yeah.
When you judge someone by the way they look, you aren't using your prefrontal cortex.
If you are mindful and take the time to get to know someone, you might just find a new best friend.
You could also find the things that you were scared to do before are really fun.
Or find that something that made you angry needed your help instead.
So remember, if you feel scared or angry, calm down your amygdala by taking slow and steady breaths, so you can use your prefrontal cortex and live fully in the moment. This is what mindfulness is all about.